What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Baldhead Trader, aka Baldhead Billionaire. And I didn't have a trade video per se this week. Just wanted to hop on and talk a little bit, maybe talk a little bit about my journey, plans moving forward, visions for myself, and just kind of chat it up with you guys. I see a lot of people do this, and I think that it'd be great to possibly be able to go back and reflect myself on this point of where I am now, where I know I'm ultimately going to reach by staying consistent and disciplined and everything. But March for me, March of 2025 will make 5 years that I've been seriously trading. I started a little bit before the pandemic, or maybe really locked in during the pandemic, but actually had started probably closer to the end of 2018 maybe. It was introduced to me by a good friend of mine, Mr. TP, aka Mr. Take Profits. But I really was intrigued by the aspect of autonomy. I've always been someone that felt like ultimately I wasn't going to always be working a 9 to 5 to take care of myself and my family. And trading really opened my eyes to the opportunity to do so. Really solidified it, I say. My eyes were really open by network marketing back in college and things like that. But trading has just been something that I've really enjoyed. I enjoy the aspect of learning about finance and how money works in a way, and it's just been something I've really enjoyed. And started out initially with Forex, trading GJ and EU, and everybody's story typically starts off, but those are just the instruments I was looking at. Transition eventually to finding gold, and gold has been something I've been locked in on the better part of the last 3 years now. Forex, and in the last year and some change trading gold futures, but I'm just at a point where I'm ready to really take advantage of the skills that I've learned and acquired and take my trading to the next level. This is not an easy journey. This is not something that happens overnight like some of the people online get the perception of. It's not really how it works. But it is different for everybody. There are people who learn in a year, a couple months. Some take 5, 10, longer than that. So it's different for everybody. It's very specific. It's very unique because we're all different people. We see things differently. We experience and deal with emotions differently, and that's some of the things that kind of play into someone reaching quote unquote success. My goal is to be able to just initially take care of my family and all of our expenses and live a life of freedom from being tied down to a computer or a job or the rat race. I know trading is going to do that for me. My strategy is simple. I trade areas of interest or support and resistance, trend continuation, and I've back tested my strategy and front tested live in the markets with real money. Haven't been really much of a demo trader unless you're counting the prop firm challenges, but my strategy was tested in the markets. I've learned this from trial and error over years, journaling. I have a page, which is a Notion page, where I just keep up with everything, with all my trades and how things have panned out and things of that nature. So it's something I've done. I've been a part of. I've been in the markets to see how this thing really plays out and learn, just fine tuned and refined. And I know that now I feel like I'm at a point where it's time to put everything together and really take advantage of the skill set and my ability. I'm actually in the process of a top step combine now. I've being honest with myself, I've rushed the process or tried to rush the process quite a few times, and it's only set me back. As cliche as it sounds, it's very true to me, but the best way to get somewhere fast is to go slow. And that's something I'm really embracing now. I'm understanding that this isn't something that you rush or try to speed through. You take your time, and we'll get where we're going. So in 2025, my goal is to just continue to be more disciplined, do more of what works and less of what doesn't. Just keep building. I have a great community. Shout out to the market snipers. We got a Telegram where we trade different instruments, we trade different ways, but we all have the same goal. We're all pushing each other in the positive way to really reach these things that we're striving for. And trading is the vehicle for all of us to do that. So I'm just excited about where things are going. I'm appreciative of the Lord for putting this in my life and giving me a support system of an amazing wife and parents and everyone around me who just understand. Friends, of course, my great friends that are just like family that have pushed me and consistently supported me and provided me not just motivation, but everything I needed to continue on this journey because it can be lonely. It can weigh on you. It can definitely weigh on you when you're dealing with real finances and real things going on, and especially people like myself. Me and my wife have two children, so you got real responsibilities. It's important to have some people around you that can understand and relate to what you're striving for and also give you some encouragement and words to keep you on the path. So I'm excited. I'm grateful. I know that there's a lot of people online that have been in my position and have got to the other side and experiencing great success. And I'm sure that my story is going to be no different. Their circumstances are no different. Some of them may be even worse than what I've had to overcome or deal with, and they've still reached that pinnacle. So that just gives me motivation. That gives me confidence to know that it's possible. Some of the guys, of course, Q Banks, Roger, Swaggy, someone that I relate to his story, Jay Dunn. All of these are guys that I follow. Raul, for sure, someone else I appreciate their story and the way that they trade and the lives that they've built for themselves and their families. It's amazing. And regardless of whatever also Aristotle Investments, but regardless of the vehicle, they took their situation, really locked down and locked in, and changed their lives. And they're a blessing to people around them. And shout out Jay Cash as well. He was one of the first guys I came across. So shout out Jeremy Cash. It's just a lot of guys that are taking advantage of the opportunity. And I'm not a political guy, but I do understand that we're in a time now where these next 4 years with the incoming president, there's a great financial opportunity here. Regardless of what you feel about him on a personal level, there's a major opportunity here to change our lives. And if you're paying attention and aware, you can come out the other side better than you went in. So put everything else to the side. Something that John Hope Bryant says is that the only color that matters is green. It's not red or blue, it's green. And that's true. Money isn't everything, but being able to get the best care for your family when they may be suffering from an ailment or illness, being able to put your children in the best position in the best schools to have the most opportunity to set them up for success, being able to give your significant other, in my case, give my wife the peace of mind that she deserves, and just being able to do things that are out here. They're not reserved for a select group of people. They're for anyone that's willing to put in the work, and I'm definitely one of those people. So I'm just excited about where this is going. I don't want to make this too long, but I'm just excited about the future. I'm excited about the person that trading has turned me into and that I've become, the skills I developed, the consistency and discipline, muscles that is strengthened for me. And I'm just thankful to the man upstairs for everything he's put into my life. None of these challenges and obstacles that I've dealt with or will deal with are going to deter me. I know you don't lose if you don't quit. So I have no plans of stopping or slowing down. I'm definitely going to turn this thing into something amazing. I want to make my family proud, make my loved ones proud, and open this opportunity up to many others who may be looking for an alternative way to live their lives. I know that, Lord willing, 2025 will be full of success for you and whoever's watching this video. You're going to have success. Everything that you're working on, that you've been building on, is going to come to fruition. Success, I feel, is exponential. You can be grinding slowly and steadily for years, and then in a month or a day or a week, the takeoff that you've been looking for can arrive, and the opportunity that you've been preparing yourself for can present itself, and it can change your life forever, change the trajectory of your whole family tree forever, for generations to come. So if you're watching this and you're in a similar situation, stay on the grind, stay consistent, long-term vision. Don't think in a daily or even a weekly. Have a monthly and a quarterly vision of where you want to be, things you want to achieve, progress you want to make. Keep God first. Do what you have to do. Sometimes what they tell us with going to school, get a job, and all that isn't necessarily the route for everyone. And for some of the lives and the visions that we have and the way we want to live, those traditional routes won't get us there. We have to do something different. And it's important to be open to opportunity and to new things, try new things, take risks. I took a lot of risks this year. They didn't all necessarily pan out how I would hope they would have, but I learned a lot from them, and they gave me some instances to really see how strong I can be, how I can overcome things, that you have to be adaptable, you have to be able to deal with change, you have to have great people around you, you have to have a great support system. And that's something I'll definitely expound on probably in later videos. But my wife has been a major cornerstone in all of this and continues to be. So I'm just excited, man. I'm grateful. I know that getting back to trading, I've shown myself that the lack of discipline can be detrimental. My first Top Step challenge, I got to almost within passing, probably within a couple $100 from passing, and just began to try to rush the process. And that's not how it works. I know that from experience, I don't have the best trading opportunities or setups on Fridays. So I need to learn to stop trading Fridays. There are opportunities and times where I've thought I saw something on a Sunday and overtraded, and due to the daily loss limit, prevented myself from being able to trade on Monday when the real setup that I've been looking for presented itself. So revenge trading, over trading, all of those things are habits that I'm looking to leave in this year. For the most part, I feel I've done pretty well with them. Being honest with myself, there's always room for improvement, things that I can do better, and I plan to do better. I plan to do them better. I'm excited about just sharing this journey with anyone who's along going through the same thing. I pray you reach your level of success, that whatever the success is to you, Think and Grow Rich states that that's whatever you wake up and do every day, and whether it's the person that wants to go and be a teacher or whether it's someone that wants to have $1 billion business, whatever your version of success is and definition is, that's what it will be. So just want to say again, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to be more consistent with uploading, not just trading content, but just updates on life and things that I'm sure other people can relate to. But I don't want to make this too long, man. I appreciate y'all checking in with me. It's your boy Baldhead Billionaire out. Peace.